Morning everyone. It's officially Monday morning, 7:30. I'm on my way in. What a crazy week it's going to be. I have booked in way too much work. I'm stretching myself to the limit this week. There's probably not going to be a lot of sleeping. I'm mostly working. Unfortunately for me, it's about 4 days too much. So today we've got a Ford KA in first thing, which is having head unit, fascia kit, front speakers, components, rear speakers, coaxials, 2 amplifiers, subs, setup, all kicker stuff. Then I've got a Porsche in, which is having a reversing camera and front and rear dash cameras today. Tomorrow I have a Bentley Continental coming in, which is having sound treatment on the front doors. We're changing all 4 speakers. It's going to be a big job, putting JL in there. Then Wednesday I've got the first of 2 BMWs. Wednesday we've got a full system in a Beamer, components, rear speakers, 2 amplifiers, subs, head unit. And then the same again on Thursday, another E36 BMW, same thing, new head unit, 2 amplifiers, kicker key 500.1, kicker key 200.4, set of components in the front, coaxials in the back, and subs. And then Friday I think it chills out. I swear to God, I'm probably not going to get any sleep now for 4 days. It's going to be like that. Hope you had a good weekend. I messaged Kicker, or Kicker messaged me Friday about stock. So obviously we've been postponing work because we didn't have the parts in ready to do the job. So I found out what went wrong. The container ship, we're not talking container, we're talking container ship, like the boat that brings everyone's stuff over in containers. A company who was waiting on stock actually gave the shipping company a lot of money to redirect the whole boat to Antwerp to drop their stuff off first. So that was why there was a delay with the kicker stock. So someone's balling, someone's got some cash. So yeah, they paid this shipping company, I can only imagine it was millions, for the grief that they were going to get from moving everyone else's delivery to redirect the whole ship to Antwerp to drop their stuff off first and then come to the UK and start unloading the containers for everyone else, not just Kicker, everyone else. So I can only imagine what that check that somebody wrote was. It must have been many zeros. So fair play to them, they've got deep pockets. Or they just really wanted car parts like now. So anyway, the Kicker stuff arrived. Rob phoned me up and he said, look mate, all that stuff you want, we've got it in, it's just arrived. So I said, look, I've been a bit of a bell end. On Friday I was flat out doing stuff and I couldn't order in time. It was like 5:30 by the time I'd realised that I needed some stuff for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, possibly Friday. So fair play to him, Kicker saves the day again. He agreed to meet me over the weekend, so I wasn't going to make them drive this time. But I went down to my distributor at the weekend. He came into work specially at the weekend for me and gave me all the stock. So we picked up a big order on, I did it on Saturday afternoon. So I did my T6, did that job very fast on Saturday. And then picked up the kids, wifey, we flew down to South Coast, got the Kicker, did all the stuff. Had a wander around Bournemouth Park, lovely area, apart from the smell of weed everywhere. It was a bit disappointing. I don't know why everyone's got to smoke weed in public, it does your head in. But yeah, park was lovely, got my stock, drove back, had a chill out day Sunday with the kids, went swimming. I've joined a gym. We have joined a new gym. So I've got a pool on access, weights on access. I'll sell the gym inside the workshop. But yeah, I've joined a gym so the whole family can go and we can, you know, lift weights, we can run, we can do beauty stuff, we can do we can do sauna, steam room, swimming, but obviously I want to teach the girls to swim. So Sunday I took Jess and Faith both separate times, took them swimming, get a feel for the place, and then pretty much just chilled out, watched the Formula 1 on the afternoon. So congratulations Max, gutted for Ferrari, they had a bit of a nightmare weekend, but yeah, nice to see my boy taking the flag and lapping Lewis. God bless him. I did find it quite funny. If you're a big F1 fan, if you're not, don't worry about this, but I did find it quite funny that they were saying that obviously Lewis can't race properly because he's not got the car for it, but his teammate was doing all right, wasn't he? Not a Lewis fan, not a Lewis fan. But anyway, we need some breakfast, going to get off to the shop, get some food, get a coffee, and start the day, not running, we're going to start the day sprinting, because I don't know how else we're going to get it all done. See you soon everyone, wish me luck. Bye.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hello everyone. Right, we have an Estima in, proper Jap import. This is a hybrid, so it's part battery, part engine, all of the fun stuff denotes by the blue badge. So originally it came over with a proper Japanese radio. It was imported from a company in London, that's not the owner's shoes, and they went, don't worry mate, we'll put your stereo in. So they fitted in this Chinesium thing with a fascia kit. It's basically one of those garbagey things. They're not brilliant. They did lots of we can fit it wide twisting cables together and stuff, made a proper hatch of it. Anyway, it doesn't work properly, surprise surprise. So it's been taken out and we've gone with a branded radio for Justin. We've got a Sony in here. Now the only downside is obviously there should be a surround that fits here, which they changed for one of these Chinese copy things, but we want the original back, so Justin's gonna have to find that, unfortunately, and be able to swap it back. But for now we've got a Sony in here. His reverse camera works, his digital radio works, all of the fun stuff which we wanted, and he'll have reliable CarPlay and Android Auto. There we go, that does that, and we've also got his reverse camera working, which does that. So we just need to get this piece done and then this one is finished, but I'm just waiting on him coming to pick it up. I don't know how far away he walked, but we're just going to get this one sorted for him, and that's that. Speak to you in a bit, bye. Right everyone, here's our van, the job that's booked in today. I've already done it. Oh god, it's got a noisy clutch, it's never good. So couple of things, we've got steering wheel with steering controls, but they don't obviously work because this is from a Golf and this is a T6. But he's asked me to look into why these don't work, and it's because there's no harness in the clock spring to be able to make them work. The loom is done for the Sony, but there is nothing this end, so we're not going to get this working because it's not connected. We've got our radio in. I've changed a few bits around. The old Kenwood had the microphone up here where we don't want it. It had the iPhone lead coming out of here with cables everywhere, which we don't want, and now it's all in the glove box there out of the way. Digital aerials up there behind the sun strip. Obviously here's our Sony. We've done a reverse camera so we can now see behind us. We're just going to get this one out and then I'm off to Poole to go to Kicker. So I'll give Rob a text, take the kids, get some fish and chips, pick up my my Kicker delivery. So short one for today, gonna get off, and I will see you all soon. Morning everyone. craziness has started already. So we've had our cars dropped off. So this is our Ford KA. This is having the full system. So rear speakers, front speakers, tweeters, mid-range, coaxials, new head unit, 2 amplifiers, kicker key, kicker 500.1, downward firing 10s, all of that. And then over here, another Porky Boxster S. This one's already had a Pioneer fitted, but they've not done some stuff right, so we've got to change some bits around. The USB leads needs running into the glove box because they've just left it dangling out the floor, which is not good. I've got to do front and rear thinkwares. Now you're probably thinking, how do you do a rear camera on this because of the roof? Well, what we do is front camera forward, rear camera backwards, so if the roof's down it will still view what's behind him. And also we've got to do a reversing camera. So under the number plate fixture here, we're going to do a camera, run it in through the boot, past the roof, into the car, down to the Pioneer. So we're going to start this crazy day. I will come back to you in a bit. Wish me luck. God.
Good luck.
Right everyone, let's run you up to speed on this one. So we've got our Porsche Boxster camera fitted just up there where the number plate obviously lights are. Then we run everything through the tailgate, or bumper, sorry, into this section here. So we drilled a hole, painted the inside so that obviously the body is protected. Then we put a grommet in it to allow the cable to go through the car safely, and then obviously weather seal outside as well. So it's painted internally, then the grommet's put in, then we put in some mastic, some sealant, and then that brings us into the back here nice and safely. And then we can do our connections to our rear light here, and then the cable is basically going to scoot that way underneath the roof into the passenger side, down and up into the car. So that's where we are with this one at the minute. Obviously lights out, we're just doing all the wiring, making everything waterproof and safe, and obviously protect the car, and then we'll move inwards. See you in a bit. Okay guys, right, first one's done. So Porsche is finished. Oh, just turn that down a bit. So head unit's back in, camera, tickety boo, and then our dash cam up there. So we've got a rear camera obviously pointing backwards, so this will see past me and the roof line over there, and obviously give us a view behind the car, and then the front camera view in there out the front window, but obviously behind the rearview mirror, so he's not really looking into anything. And that one's it. So this is now finished, and we're going to jump on with the KA, get that one started, set the camera up and go from there. So I'll see you all in a minute. Okay everyone, we're starting on with a Ford KA, just figuring out what we're doing with stuff and how we're putting it in. I'm just doing, let me just pop that there, oh, so you can see. Just doing a bit of sound treatment on the speakers. Obviously we've got our mid-range to go in there, doing a component. So we just put some tape on the back of the speakers, stop them rattling. The old ones were a little bit trashed. That voice coil is C solid, so no wonder the thing was cutting out when he was playing music. But we'll get this anti-vibration stuff on there that just stops the plastic on plastic vibrating. And then front wise, obviously here's our door pocket, and our CS speaker is going to sit there. This will be the components, and obviously tweeters are going to go up on the pillar. But we're going to wire this one up, get this one in working. Come back to you in a minute. Afternoon everyone. So it's just after lunchtime, just finished having some food. We're in full mess mode, full carnage. So far we've got kicker speaker in the door, that's done. We've got the kicker tweeter in this side, digital aerial's done, microphone's done, head unit wiring is pretty much there, ready to rock and roll. I've got to start doing driver side tweeter, remove this in its illegal place because that's an MOT failure, Whoever put that there is an idiot. Mid-range in that door. The key amplifier, so we change a plan. The key 200.4 we're going to put in the dash out here out the way, and that's going to wire directly to the head unit, and we're going to run this front end in bi-amp mode. So we've got a component set that's completely active. Rear is just going to be infill, and then we're going to run RCA leads to the back. And in here obviously we've got the downward 10s just arrived, the new ones. I'm going to fit the Alpine BBX T600. That amp is going to go on the back of that seat, and then obviously power the box under here. So we're still sticking with, it was going to be 1 amp system. It was going to be a 4-channel front end and rear end, but instead we're going to do kick a key on the front, so the front end is live and processed, and then obviously the sub amp in the back for the 10s. So a little change of plan, but it's going to work out and still will sound really good. But time is ticking. I'm not going to stand on ceremony. I'm going to crack on. See you in a bit. You know all about it. Right, here we go. So we've got Dan's K8 all finished. Got the component system, KS? No. Kickers in the doors. Alpine amp in the boot with his kicker downward 10s. We've flipped it up this way for the minute because it's got a vibrating board underneath it, so we just need to sort that out. But we've got obviously a 2 amp system, 4-channel in the front, mono in the back, powering the subs. What do you reckon, Dan? Sounds good? Oh, yeah. Happy with it? I am. Fascia kit obviously should be. Yay. Steering controls all work too. Microphone at the centre, DAB all over there. That's it. Done. Yay. Right, everyone. Crazy day part 1 finished. Got the Porsche done. Got the car done. The Ford car. Dan's a happy bunny. Sounds really good. I'm gonna go home. I've got a ton of emails and stuff I need to respond to. And probably answer some answer phone messages. Tomorrow we've got the Bentley, as long as the garage that I'm doing it for I've already paid, because obviously this is not my sales car. Oh, seagulls want to die, clearly. But that's it for today. I shall catch up with you tomorrow when we get the Bentley in and I've washed off the chaser of bird poop. Bastards. But that's it, guys. Done for today. Day 1 of the crazy week. Tomorrow's Bentley. Wednesday, Thursday the Beamers come in. Friday, not sure, might be a normal day. I'll catch up with some sleep. So I'll see you all later. Take care. Same subscribers I think we're at. Hasn't really changed. See you soon. Bye.